And on this episode of Painfully Delusional, we have this from Fictional Horizon. A bright future awaits Kamala Khan, who is being hailed as the Peter Parker of this generation. Unbelievable. It's one of those things. She has failed in every possible aspect of ever being pushed by Marvel. Her comic books. No one has ever cared about a Kamala Khan Miss Marvel comic book. The TV show, the lowest watched TV show on Disney Plus, the lowest watched Marvel show out there. How can you possibly tell me people care about this character? Which leads into her movie, The Marvels, box office catastrophe. And now, you're telling me, Fictional Horizon, a bright future for Kamala Khan, is on the horizon, and being hailed as the next generation's Peter Parker? It's this dude right here, Jackson Lansing, who writes these Kamala Khan comic books. I don't know, it's called like Nyx or something like that, where he writes it with Colleen Kelly. Yeah, look at the cover of this. Look at the picture of these women on this stuff doing the spread eagle. I mean, do you look at that cover and say, yes, I must buy this? This inspires hope for me as a comic book fan. No, this is going to be an absolute catastrophe. It says over here, this is mutant community, this is mutant pride. What a garbage-looking comic book. Well, the comic book industry right now, by and large, is at such an all-time low. I almost forgot that they were even making comic books still at this point. They haven't made anything in the Marvel comic book world that has moved the needle in a positive way at all. The only time people ever talk about comic books, like Marvel and DC, is when they're writing something so hysterically stupid that it becomes public knowledge. And people are like, oh my god, I cannot believe this is actually a thing. Let me make a video of it. That's the only time you ever hear about comic books today, is when they're written so hysterically poorly that people just have to talk about it. The only comic book right now that is remotely making a dent in any way, shape, or form is Eric July's comics. That's it. The man just puts out random posts here and there like, hey, I got a new comic book coming out. Does anyone want it? Next day, 20,000 sales for it. Some ridiculous number like that. This man is single-handedly destroying mainstream comic books. And you know why? Because of this dude here, Jackson Lansing, who's making Kamala Khan comic books, Miss Marvel comic books, and proclaiming her as the Peter Parker of this generation. You know, when the Avengers game came out, you can't find that game anymore. It's not an Avengers game. It's a Kamala Khan Miss Marvel game. Just imagine that for a second. At the height of Marvel's popularity, they decide, we're going to make a video game of the Avengers, and you play as Kamala Khan, and the main focus of that game is her, which is really shitty, because the beginning of that game, it's such a great game in the beginning. Like, the first sequence of it, of playing the characters, is you're playing as all the Avengers in this one scene. So it starts off like with Iron Man, then it goes to Thor, then the Hulk, then Black Widow. The Black Widow versus Taskmaster fight, oh, that was awesome. Like, give me an entire game, like a Black Widow game like that. 10 out of 10 game it would be. And then after that scene, oh, no. We don't have to worry about the Avengers. We're seeing the world through Kamala Khan's Miss Marvel's eyes. And she's reassembling the Avengers because she's the bestest and brightest and the bestiest of them all. Yes, this woman, the Peter Parker of this generation. You can't make the comic books work with her. You can't make a TV show work with her. You cannot make a movie work with her. You cannot make a video game work with her. This is a character that there is no value at all. The actress I thought she was very nice. I have no problems with the actual actress that plays her in the movie or in the show. I have nothing against her. I think she's trying her best. It's just, man, she is part of a bullshit product. She's just being paired up with the worst writers in all human history. So I don't really blame her that much for this, but it's like, it's not really working for you, honey, as Miss Marvel. You're not moving the needle in a positive direction at all. So, no, my God, just imagine making that comparison for a second. Peter Parker and Kamala Khan in the same sentence. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. And you know what the thing is? A couple days ago with the Iron Man Robert Downey Jr. announcement, I was saying that I don't like that they moved away from the Kang Dynasty. Because you have 2 seasons of Loki, which each one of those seasons was a reported $140 million-ish show. And then you have Quantumania, and the budget for that was $326 million reportedly. So you have 2 shows. Each one of those shows reported $140 million. Then you got Quantumania, $326. We're talking $500 million. We're not even talking about marketing budgets yet. And when that movie came out and those Loki seasons came out, those commercials were everywhere, man. Everywhere. And Marvel and Disney right now is spending about $100 million on their marketing. 140 was spent on The Little Mermaid. So we're talking maybe $600-700 million potentially made on these 2 seasons and a movie? And you're telling me we're just going to scrap Kang? No. Here's what I would do. I would take all the writers that were involved in those products. Goodbye. Thank you. Don't let the door hit you on your way out. Bring in some competent writers. Show what the future plans are going to be. And make Kang the best villain that we've ever seen since Thanos. It's that simple. That's where these things are leading. So in the same breath, it's like, okay, do I believe that Marvel can make Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan work? You know what? I do believe it could work. I do believe there is a chance, a small, minute chance, that they can make this character work. Will they do it? Hell no. Hell no. You know why? You got people like this guy who's saying, yes, the Peter Parker of this generation, and this dude's writing her comic books. You out of your mind? No human being would ever compare those two together and expect people to not laugh at them online. Unbelievable. So no, I believe with Kang, you could put a competent set of writers on that and just lead them up to something better. In fact, I was telling someone that today. I think what they should do, if they kept going with Kang, next movie, he kills off Ant-Man's entire family. You got to make this guy, you got to have an impact with him. You have to do something that we have never seen before. Yes, the snap was really crazy to see. I want him to just obliterate Ant-Man's entire family and everyone he cares about. Wouldn't that be an impactful moment? Like, hey, you beat me in the quantum realm, but oh, I took my revenge on you. That would be interesting, right? But no. They went in a completely different direction. Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. That's going to be the next big bad. So everything we've seen before that, all the multiverse stuff, where the hell's that going? Where is that going? Just to Secret Wars? No. They should be tiptoeing to Secret Wars at this point. They don't have a single idea what's going on, and neither do the people doing anything Kamala Khan related. And here's my idea of why they think this is going to work. I think they're just going to keep pounding race home, and that's it. They're going to keep saying, no, if you don't like her, you don't like brown people, you don't like women, you don't like this, you don't like that. That's the only thing that they can possibly do, I think, to bring in any remote sales. Just start calling people racist. That's all you gotta do, and people are gonna buy this piece of shit product. But you know what? It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work at all, and which is sad, though. It's really sad, because it does seem like a character. Also, she's an X-Men now? No, she's never been an X-Men. She's been an Inhuman. Even I knew that. I'm not that big on her character. But oh no, all of a sudden in her TV show, let's have the guitar riff from the X-Men play at the end. Yeah, yes, you have some kind of mutation about you. No. You guys don't even follow your own lore. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. They don't read the comic books as it is. So why should we even care about this stuff? So, in the end, what do you guys think about that?